Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. It is moonmothgoddess. Thank you guys so much for being here and your continued love and support here on the channel. Today's pick a card reading we are doing why are you dreaming of them? So we're going to be finding out what is the reason. Okay, what is the reason you're dreaming of them? And then we're also going to look at whether or not the person that you have on your mind is dreaming about you as well. Okay, so we do have three piles. I am trying to record today, Sunday. For those of you that are in the States, I'm sure you've probably heard on the news that there is a Hurricane Beryl. So I am in Texas, for those of you that don't know, in the US, and that storm started in the Caribbean and it's headed straight for Texas through the Gulf of Mexico. So Texas is on its own power grid, for those of you that don't know. So when we have storms here, which I've quickly learned from in the very short period of time that I've lived here, the power usually goes out. And when the power goes out, you know, I can't really record. There's no light. I tried to do it in the past with, I think it was like a few months ago, maybe we had another storm that came in and the power was out for a while. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more prepared this time and trying to get some recording done beforehand. Okay, just in case we do lose power. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to do today. So why are you dreaming of them? Do they dream of you too? Okay, so we're going to be finding out today. So we do have three choices for you guys to choose from. Pile one is going to be this one here, which is card number 2, Anemone, with this Amethyst. I'm going to give you guys a closer look here. So we have Amethyst and Anemone. That is for pile 1. Pile 2, we have card number 19, Gumweed, and that is with this Opalite. Pile number 3 is going to be card number 9, Hops, and that is with this strawberry, what is this? Strawberry Obsidian. Okay, so those are your choices today. Why are you dreaming of them? What is the reason? And does this person dream of you too? Timestamps are down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, pile 1. So those of you that resonate with card number 2, Anemone, and the Amethyst, this is going to be your reading today. So we are finding out, why are you dreaming of them? What is the reason? And does this person that you have on your mind, do they dream about you too? Okay. So that is your first card. And I did have to cover up the imagery on this a little bit. There's like 4 people standing up here with no clothes on. So we have celebration with mournful and joyous. We have black tourmaline, card number 10. Okay. And then we also have card number 8, come together. Okay, let's see what your tarot has. We have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so I think I may clarify this Five of Wands a little bit. But again, our question today is, why are you dreaming of them? What is the reason? Okay. I do feel, because there's two cards here. We have Black Tourmaline and also Anemone. Both of these cards here are talking about releasing negative energies, or this may even have to do with attachment, codependency. It could be holding on to certain beliefs about love in general, or even about this connection specifically for you. And we're going to get into that a little bit more. But the tarot energy that I'm seeing here, we have the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. And both of these are talking about attraction, passion, desire, excitement. Okay, so it could be that you are someone who's very attracted to this person. We have the Page of Cups energy here, and the Page of Cups is about daydreaming, and it's kind of like a very fantasy-like type of imagination, infatuation. Okay. The Page of Cups is Pisces energy, Pisces being ruled by Neptune. And Neptune can sometimes bring in an energy of illusion and sometimes delusion. Okay. So I want to look at this a little bit more, because like I said, I'm noticing that there's two cards here that are talking about a need for releasing. So with the Five of Wands, this may be that there is some type of challenge surrounding this connection for you. The Five of Wands can talk about some type of conflict either between you and this person, or it may even be that there is some type of resistance to you connecting with this person. For some of you, because I'm saying in celebration here, it says either the celebration energy is either being mournful, which means that there's some type of loss here, or it could be joyous. Okay. So I want to clarify this a little bit. What I'm kind of getting just from like not even clarifying is that for some of you, this might be a person that you have a crush on, that you're infatuated with, that you're attracted to. I'm gathering that some of you might be single, okay? And you are wanting union with this person, or maybe for some of you this means reconciliation. And maybe there is some type of challenge in the way of you and this person coming together. The Five of Wands can also talk about tension, okay, maybe between you and this person. There may also be a lot of passion kind of built up, okay? I'm trying to keep it PG here for YouTube. But yeah, a lot of passion kind of built up here, which is creating this type of passionate tension that you feel. And the Five of Wands may even be that there is this energy within you of competition, okay? For some of you, it could be competition. It could be, for some of you, okay, envy, even jealousy, comparison, especially if this person is someone who is very attractive and does get a lot of attention. So I want to clarify this a little bit more. Let's see. What is this Five of Wands energy here, Spirit? We have the Eight of Wands. For some of you, there might be some challenges surrounding communication with this person. Some of you may not even be in contact. We have the Fool. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, I want to get a little bit more about this celebration energy here, mournful and joyous. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, and we have the Strength card. Okay. So I feel like you are someone who has a very strong desire towards being in a relationship, in a committed partnership with this person. And for some of you, this person might be someone who is not investing, not putting in the level of commitment that you're really wanting from them. Okay. Another situation that I'm seeing here is for some of you, this person could be your friend, and you may in fact find this person attractive. So it kind of, for some of you, it might even be bordering along the line of, this is my friend, and for some of you, it might even be like a friends with benefits situation, situationship. And I feel like there is this desire inside of you, okay? For some of you, there's this desire inside of you that really wants to be with this person. And I feel like you've been kind of holding it inside, okay? You've been holding it inside. And I feel like some of you have this energy about you where you're wanting to take it's almost kind of like this feeling of, you feel this intensity and this attraction towards this person, and you're wanting this person to reciprocate that energy. Okay? You're wanting them to reciprocate. I want to look at this Page of Cups energy here. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you fantasize or daydream about you guys being married or in a long-term relationship, having a life together. Let's see. Yeah, and I feel for some of you too, you might have some very deep feelings, emotions towards this person. You may also be very emotionally invested. Okay. Why is this Nine of Pentacles here? We have the Queen of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. And the High Priestess. Okay. Yeah, some of you, I feel like you're kind of feeling intuitively. I feel those of you that chose this pile, are feeling that your intuition is telling you that you and this person are meant to be. Okay? That you feel that there is a very strong soul connection between you and them. And it's kind of like, I feel like you intuitively feel it, and this person, you know, may not necessarily be, I don't want to say they're not seeing it in the same way, because we're going to look at their energy too. But what this kind of makes me feel like, and I can see that there is a connection that's here, but this kind of makes me feel that you I feel this connection very deep, okay? Very, very deep. And there's something within your intuition that is telling you that this is your person. This is, for some of you, this is your soulmate. This has potential here. So what is that energy surrounding come together? The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is about wishes, wish fulfillment, satisfaction, contentment. So you might even like have the dream about this person and thinking, like, you might, in your dream, you might even dream about you guys like you're together. You're in a relationship. Let's see what else. What has come together here? The Four of Swords in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. Yeah, it almost kind of feels like you're having like this unsettling feeling here of knowing, like kind of like this inner knowing, like, I know we're meant to be. I know we're meant to be. When is it going to happen? It's kind of like I feel some of you with the High Priestess energy here feel that you have a very spiritual connection with this person. And there's something, and I'm not saying, you know, because we're basically looking at what is the reason here that you're dreaming about this person. And I have a feeling that you feel, like I said, that you and this person are meant to be. And you balance each other out. And it's kind of like the whole waiting on divine timing of like, when is it going to happen kind of thing, you know? When is it going to happen? So I will say this, okay, that if this person is your person, okay, even if they're in a soulmate, and this is kind of making me want to look at this message here with the black tourmaline a little bit. Okay, this is from the Crystal Spirits Oracle. Because I do feel like there is a connection that's here. And I feel like you know that already. You know that. And you fantasize about it. Okay? You fantasize about it. But there's some resistance here. And it could either be, like I said, that you guys are separated. You guys are broken up. Maybe someone hasn't made a move yet. But it's just kind of like this inner knowing that you have. Desire. I wonder if let's hold on. Let's read this message first. Okay, so the Crystal Spirits Oracle, and this is card number 10. Black tourmaline. Okay. So it says healthy boundaries, repelling and dispelling unwanted energies, shielding and protection, healthy interdependence. So maybe that is what this is about. There's a need for you to create a healthy interdependence between you and this person. It's because, especially if you keep dreaming about this person over and over and over again, it's kind of like the need to separate yourself in a sense from this person. Let's see. Do we want to read this? Let's just do the relation. Okay. It says it's natural to yearn for that one special someone to be everything you need. But even if you're matched with your soulmate, the two of you require some time away from each other now and again to truly appreciate how much you enjoy being together. An afternoon with friends or working on a project solo can recharge your batteries. If you don't want to be apart from the one you love, be sure that it's not because you're afraid to be alone. The conscious universe wants you to be yourself and relaxed in your relationship, for you deserve the gift of a love that is fulfilling and nurturing. So I'm not necessarily, like I said, denying that there is something that's here between you and this person, but maybe Spirit is staying here because both of these energies here are similar. Maybe for some of you, there's a fear of abandonment, a fear of loss, a fear of rejection, or, this person may have done those things. Maybe there's codependency, attachment, maybe even obsessive energy, although I'm not really seeing that. I mean, Page of Cups can kind of be a little with that Neptune energy. I want to see why. Let's look at this black tourmaline. The Ace of Pentacles. What is this black tourmaline? The Tower. And the Seven of Wands. This is about boundaries. And we have the Tower. So if you've ended, I will say this, if you've ended this relationship with this person, or you and this person are not together, broken up, I feel like you're having for some of you, you might have a hard time releasing this person. Because some of you might be stuck, okay? Especially if this person has, told you, I don't want a relationship, or they've had a breakup with you. The Tower is helping us to have some type of epiphany or realization. So this makes me feel, yeah, those of you where this is a past relationship, you've had a breakup, this person has told you that they're not wanting a commitment, they wanted to stay single, maybe they're only wanting, for some of you, physical intimacy and not more than that, and say like there's a need. I feel like your subconscious here, or spirit with the Tower energy here, this is divine intervention. Some of you, there is a need to release this person, okay? Especially if this is someone from your past, you guys are no longer together, there's been a breakup, this person has told you, they don't want something serious. Some of you are needing to work on releasing this person energetically. because some of you might still be wanting to persevere and kind of like not accepting the ending, you know, in a way. It's kind of like energetically you still have feelings and you still feel like, okay, there's still potential here, there's still potential. And let's look. Yeah, it's almost like kind of feeling like I want to still persevere with, maybe there's still a chance, maybe there's still a chance. Why is the Anemone here? Eight of Swords. Okay. The Eight of Swords is when we are kind of caught up in our head. A lot of obsessive thinking. Okay. So Spirit's saying here, this is something that you have to work towards letting go of with the Anemone here. This is obsessing. Obsessing. So this is something I feel like that, you know, the Eight of Swords is kind of something that we do ourselves. Okay. So I want to get a little bit more on that. Why is the Anemone here? We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I feel like Spirit's saying here you're putting out a lot of energy with your thoughts of this person, thinking about them, like a lot, okay? A lot. So if you are, you know, a little obsessive with this person, okay, and if this person is someone who you've already ended things with, and this person is really kind of giving you no signs of getting back together, contacting you, no action on their part, then for those of you where that applies, I would say that this is Spirit's way of trying to get your attention, of a need for you to set some energetic boundaries and for you to be aware of certain beliefs that you might have or patterns of behavior that you have to let go of. Okay? Now, for those of you where you haven't even, you know, this hasn't even started yet, okay? Like you haven't even been able to have a relationship with this person yet, you know, and maybe it's a crush or you're very attracted to them. I would say for you, the message is a little different, okay? The reason, of course, why you're dreaming about them a lot, there's still obsessive energy here, okay? But there's a need for you to kind of calm your energy a little bit, okay? And this may include setting healthy boundaries with keeping your energy separate from the other person. And then, of course, you know, being patient and grounding your thoughts, okay? Not letting your emotions kind of take control, take over, okay? I do feel like your subconscious is kind of bringing your attention to your feelings and your emotions here as well. And so some of you, yes, you may have feelings about this person, you know, strong feelings for this person. So I want to get a little bit more here. Yeah, but some of you where this is like a past person and things that have already ended and you're having, you know that you're having a hard time moving on and letting go. This is a need to kind of get control of the obsessing, okay? Because it's kind of like even after something has ended, you're putting forth a lot of energy in the obsessive thinking. And so you may be kind of stuck here in a cycle of holding on to that dream of you guys still being together or being together. Okay? And that is kind of where Spirit's saying we need to, because again, there's 2 cards here that are talking about releasing negative energies. And that 8 of Swords would be one of those things. Because the 8 of Swords is when we're caught up in our own head, to the point where we can't, for some of you, like I can't function. I can't think straight because this person is on my mind over and over and over and over again, almost like intrusive. So there's a need for you to kind of release that obsessive type of energy. And that's really by working on yourself. Okay, working on yourself. So I want to pull a little bit more here and see what else Spirit has to say about this. And then we're going to kind of look at what is going on with the other person. Okay. So why are you dreaming of them? What is the reason? What is the reason? Why are you dreaming of them? We have Journey of Solitude. The solar plexus. We have Epiphany. And introspection. Okay. So 2 of these cards here is about a need for reflecting inwards. For you to have some type of epiphany or realization. We've got solar plexus showing up here, which has to do with your confidence in yourself. It's your power. What is going on with the solar plexus? The 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands is about validation, recognition, appreciation. So if you're thinking about this person a lot, obsessing over them, fantasizing about them, daydreaming about you guys being together or reconciling, you could be seeking validation from this person of what you're feeling. Wanting, 6 of Wands is about being in the spotlight, receiving attention, admiration. Why is the solar plexus here? The Queen of Wands. Why is the solar plexus here? The 10 of Cups. Yeah, I do feel like there is a very strong desire that you have here. You may truly desire, like this person for you, it like might be literally your 10 of Cups. So what is the epiphany here? The 4 of Pentacles is attachment. Okay. The 4 of Pentacles is when we are clinging onto someone. Okay. Attachment. This is about possession. It's about control. Gripping onto something so tight. And this is something that Spirit is trying to get your attention with. So oftentimes when we dream, it is something that our subconscious is trying to bring our attention to. So in this case, your subconscious is, with the High Priestess energy, is trying to bring your attention to your feelings, to your emotions, to the obsessive thoughts that you have about this person, to the attachment, and a need for releasing the attachment, the obsessive thinking. Because even if you do, and you and this person really do genuinely love each other and you want to plan a life with each other, that's okay. However, this is Spirit kind of bringing your attention, your subconscious way of bringing your attention to the need for you to create that healthy interdependence, to know where your energy kind of stops and the other person's energy begins, versus you kind of attached so much so that you can't even tell the difference between what's your energy and what's their energy. Okay? So that's what the, you know, the epiphany here is that's the Tower energy. That's what Spirit is trying to bring, or your subconscious is trying to bring your attention to, is the need for releasing an illusion, attachment, obsessive thinking. And this may be, for some of you, this comes a need for you to work on your self-esteem, work on your self-worth. Let go of that need for validation. Let go of that need for recognition. Okay? Why is the epiphany here? The Seven of Swords. So this illusion of attachment is what's happening here. There could be underlying insecurities that you have. Fear of, I'm feeling for some of you, abandonment. Okay? Rejection. It's afraid that you're like afraid of losing this person. The grip is tight. Okay? Eight of Cups. For some of you, the Eight of Cups is about emotional abandonment. So for some of you, this person may have chosen to walk away from you or distance themselves from you. Again, you might have a hard time letting go, detaching. Okay? So there's this illusion for some of you. Your subconscious is trying to bring your attention to that fear of loss that you have, a fear of abandonment, obsessive thinking, a need for creating healthy boundaries. Okay? Because even if it is new, right? This is your subconscious way of trying to bring your attention to some unhealthy patterns of behavior or belief systems that you have that have to be released. Because genuine love, okay, is not something that we have to chase, control. It's something that just flows. Okay? We don't have to force it. We don't have to force it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear this away a little bit, because I want to now look at, does this person dream of you too? Okay, so now let's look at the person that you have on your mind. And I notice, you know, with the, we have the number 8 here. And then one of the cards that we got for you was strength. Okay. Which is also number 8. And the strength card does have to do with self-control. With facing fears. It's about being able to have control over our innermost self, our urges, our desires, which also has to do with the ego. Okay, so there may be certain ego's desires here for, you know, relationship, commitment, being together, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just what Spirit is kind of pointing out here is the energy that's coming along with it. The obsession, the attachment, the insecurities, the fear of loss are ones that have to be cleared. Okay? Because even if you do, right, and there truly is potential here between you and this person, and there is genuine love, we don't need those and those other energies present. Okay? So let's see what's going on with this person. Do they dream of you too? Do they dream of you too, pile? We have Justice. Do they dream of you too? The Sun. The King of Wands. The Nine of Swords. The Lovers. And the devil's at the bottom. Okay. So the answer is yes. Okay. They do. I want to look at this a little bit more. Let's look at this Nine of Swords here. Why is this Nine of Swords here? And what I feel like more or less is happening with this person is that there is repressed desire. Okay? Repressed energy with that devil. Why is the Nine of Swords here? The Page of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. It's like this person is blocking it out. Okay? They're trying to block it out. The thoughts of you. Okay? So for them, the energy from this is different. It's a different kind of energy. Where yours is love and potential for, you know, commitment, connection, being together, attachment, obsession, you know, desire, attraction, pursuing, chasing. Okay? This person's energy is insecure. Okay? Insecure. I feel like this connection gives them anxiety. There could be fears surrounding commitment here for this person. I almost want to say that like this person is in denial. I feel like this person kind of just tries to block it out. Tries to block you out of their mind. Their energy is defensive. It's boundaries here with the Seven of Wands, pushing it away. There's abandonment here with the Five of Pentacles. So this person, for some of you, may have literally abandoned you. There's a lot of fear and doubt in this person's mind. Why is the devil here? The devil is also an energy of lust. Okay? Lust. So for you, it might be love and, you know, feelings and emotions. For this person, it may more or less be passion. Okay? Love, lust, or I'm sorry, lust. Why is the devil here? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Four of Swords. And the Ten of Swords. Let's look at this Lover's card a little bit. Five of Wands, yeah. Like this person is someone who doesn't want a commitment, doesn't want a relationship. Three of Wands and the Eight of Cups. It's kind of like they can't see themselves being in a commitment, okay? Especially for those of you where this is like an ex-partner, okay? A person that you used to date, you're no longer talking to anymore, person from your past. This person's energy is kind of like avoidant, detached, fear, doubt, I certainly feel like this person, you know, not to say that it's all bad, because we do have the Sun energy here and the King of Wands, which are also, King of Wands is all about passion and attraction and desire. And the Sun is a beautiful energy of joy and happiness. So those of you where this is like new and you haven't even had anything really with this person yet, I feel like this person is very attracted to you, okay? And they feel that there is something mutual here between the two of you. But this is also a person who has insecurities, fears. I don't doubt when this person is around you, okay, that you make them feel happy. But I feel like this person is also someone who has a fear of commitment. Okay, they have a fear of commitment here. So in that regard, you know, even if for those of you where you haven't even had anything really with this person, they're a crush or you guys are just dating, there is a fear of commitment here. And they might kind of have like those nightmares about it. Nightmares about like commitment and just, you know, just fears about it. So I would say their energy feels a little bit more emotionally detached than yours does. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has to say. This. Do they dream of you too? We have ancestral healing, inner calm and balance, intuition blocked, face your fear. So fear can certainly be a block there. And then we have shadow work here. Yeah, it's kind of like this person is fear is a huge block, okay? That can definitely block out intuition. So even if this person is, you know, a divine counterpart, a soulmate for you, it's almost like this person's blockages are not allowing them to see the connection in the same way that you do, you know? This person, we have ancestral healing here, so there could certainly be, you know, some cycles that this person is kind of caught up in terms of their patterns of behavior in relationships, connections. They could also be someone, for some of you, that does have low self-esteem, low self-worth, insecurities. They might, for some of you, even have an abandonment wound, a fear of abandonment. And because of that, they don't want to get close. You know, so even if you do, right, have a strong connection with this person, it's like those fears are in the back of their mind, their doubts, and they may not necessarily be someone who's wanting something like serious, right? They could have like nightmares about a commitment, a relationship, and that being something that kind of wakes them up in their... Because I feel for them in this person's dreams, it's more kind of like nightmare, fears, insecurities that are coming up from this person. I also feel like this person, the type of dreams that they have are going to be more physical in nature. Okay? More physical with you. Those kind of dreams. But then they might also have like this nightmarish type of dreams with their fears with commitment, right? So if you're dreaming about them, like in the dream state of, you know, we're together and we're committed and we're communicating with each other feelings and emotions, this person, the way that they dream about that is fear-based. It's defensive. It's running. Like they could have dreams, and I'm using this just as an example, okay? Because it sounds funny, but this is so you understand the energy here. Like they could have dreams about you like chasing them and they're trying to run away in the dream, and you're like, you know, marry me, be with me, and they're just kind of like, phew, like out of there, run, get away. And it's more or less not so much because you're not worthy of being with, or that you're not amazing, pile one. It's more or less because this person has fears. So theirs are kind of like that nightmarish, get me out of here. I have these subconscious fears of abandonment and you know, unworthiness, and you know, what is like needing to stay away from something that scares them, right? And so their intuition, their subconscious is bringing up fears that they have, insecurities, okay? To the point where in their waking, right, in their waking life, maybe it helps them to acknowledge something that they have to work on. Okay, something that they have to work on is to be more calm, to be more grounded. And this can certainly be cycles that this person has here, that they have to heal. Maybe family cycles with their family, inner child wounds. So theirs is certainly more fear-based of surrounding commitment, relationship, kind of nightmarish, where, like I said, your dreams might be very fantasy, like Page of Cups energy, and theirs is like fear, like you're chasing them and they're running. You know, those kind of dreams for this person, along with the physical intimacy type of dreams. Okay? So, with that information, what I think I want to do just to kind of close out your reading here is ask Spirit. Now, you know, Spirit has certainly brought up some things here that you've got to work on, okay, which is the obsessive thinking, attachment, clinging, things of that nature. Because again, understanding that something that is meant to be, something is true, something is genuine, we don't have to chase. We don't have to force, okay? Getting obsessive thoughts under control. If someone truly wants to be with you, they will be. They will let you know. Their actions alone will be something that you do not have to question. Okay? And certainly certain patterns of behavior that you also may have in your waking life can, you know, if it is the clinging and attachment and obsessing and things like that, or even self-sabotaging, seeking validation, you know, things like that can certainly sabotage connections and, you know, make a person who already has fears to begin with run away. Okay? So you want to kind of balance and ground your energy a little bit more as well. So I want to just let's pull something for you, pile one, to get some last closing guidance advice. Let's actually use these. Okay, so what is pile number one's advice, guidance? We have change. Okay, it says the universe has swept in and shaken life up in order to effect change. This can feel very chaotic and may have thrown you off balance. Take time to rest, grieve, heal, and see things from a different perspective. Is there a blessing in disguise? Divine intervention acts in ways we cannot rationally understand at times. Allow yourself to accept the not knowing and focus on regeneration. Okay, so this is really focusing on yourself. Okay, notice the energy of your dream. What kind of feelings is it evoking within you? Is it perhaps bringing your attention to certain patterns or cycles, right, that you might be stuck in? maybe some repressed feelings and emotions that your subconscious is trying to bring your attention to, so that you're able to acknowledge them, be aware of them, to be able to maybe for some of you heal them and release them. Okay, especially for those of you that are having a difficult time with letting go. Okay, all right, so that is all that I have for you, pile 1. I do hope this is helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonate with the Opalite and card number 19, Gumweed, this is going to be a reading today. So we're finding out, why are you dreaming of them? What's the reason? And we're also going to be looking at, do they dream of you too? And then kind of look into the context of those dreams. Okay, so we have Gumweed as your first card. We have knowledge, ignorant or knowing. Okay. And then we have card number 49 with selenite. We have card number 50 with the compass. Noticing there's lots of blues here. We have the 2 of Wands, the 8 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the 6 of Cups, and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so why are you dreaming of them? Okay, so the first thing that's sticking out to me with the tarot is the 6 of Cups here. Okay, the 6 of Cups is a very sweet card about nostalgia. And it is when we have these fond memories of someone who we've felt a connection with. Now, this could be romantic connections, it could be kindred spirits, soulmates, people that we feel like we've known them, like we know them from another lifetime. So it could be that we feel kind of like that feeling of familiarity, comfort. This person could be someone who feels like home to you. Okay, that's kind of what the 6 of Cups energy is about a person who just kind of gives us that feeling of familiarity, and we find comfort in that. Okay, so it's kind of like when we're reminiscing here, you know, we're kind of thinking of the past, we're very reminiscent, and interesting though that the card that we have here with number 19, Gumweed, this card is a representation of grief and of wounds. Okay, so this person may be someone who has hurt you. There may be this feeling of loss here. Okay, and if that is the case, the 6 of Cups energy is about you kind of reminiscing on that person. Okay, which is the reason that you are dreaming about them, is there's still this very nostalgic, maybe missing them. Okay, with the 6 of Cups, grieving that loss, or having and still healing from wounds from this person from the past. Now, if this person is someone new, okay, and you don't really have so much history with this person, then I would say that, you know, the reason that you're dreaming about them is because you're attracted to them. We do have the Knight of Wands energy here, and the Knight of Wands is a very powerful energy of passion, attraction, motivation, kind of like this force within you that wants to pursue. Okay, because you feel and you like that comfort from this person. And the 8 of Pentacles here could be that there is a lot of dedicated or committed effort that you may have put into this connection with this person, especially for those of you that are still wanting to pursue here. Now, for those of you where you don't have history with them so much, but you do feel that bond and that connection and that feeling of home and familiarity and comfort, we still have this energy of grief here and of wounds. So these wounds, for some of you, may have nothing to do with this person, okay? But if you have been someone who has been wounded by past people and you are still healing, this person's energy might be very comforting for you, okay? And with the Eight of Pentacles, you know, this person with the Knight of Wands here and the Eight of Pentacles could even be someone who, because you have that feeling and that bond with that person, this person might be giving you that feeling of safety and security, balance, harmony, that allows you the space, the energetic space, to be able to work on healing those past hurts that you have. Okay, so two different situations that could happen here. Either this is a person who you are grieving, you have been wounded by, and you're in this place of reminiscing of the past, okay, and you're still working on yourself to try to move on from this person, okay, because the Eight of Pentacles is also a card of dedicated effort into self-mastery. So it could be that you, with the Two of Wands energy here, the Two of Wands is about being at a crossroads, okay? So part of you, if you are grieving the loss of this person and you're still reminiscent of memories about them, we do also have selenite here. Selenite is a very powerful crystal for clearing energy, okay? Yeah, so there could be a clearing here that, you know, as you're trying to heal, okay? I want to look at this a little bit more, but that's kind of the message that I'm seeing for those of you where this is a person who you are grieving the loss of, you do have memories of them, you are actively working on yourself, you still feel drawn, you still feel attracted to them, and you could be kind of even at a place where, because you miss them, you're grieving them, that this could leave you maybe even a little stuck here with knowing whether or not you should reconcile or reunite, because the Six of Cups can also talk about reunion, okay? So you could be wanting to actively pursue reuniting, reconciling, you still feel drawn, you still feel attracted, or you could be, you know, trying to make the decision about whether or not you should choose a different path, right? Because we do have compass here. So with the compass, I feel like some of you might be a little stuck. You might be not knowing whether or not you should move on or not move on, okay, from this. Because you might think, okay, maybe if I put in more effort or if we work on things, well, there will be reconciliation here. So it's kind of like leaving you in this state of limbo, okay, with not knowing where that compass is leading you. Am I going back to this person, or am I, you know, having the willpower to move on from this person in this situation? And so, like I said, I was noticing there's a lot of blue here. Blue is the throat chakra. Okay, it's in connection with the throat chakra. So for some of you, there could still be unspoken feelings, or, you know, things that you have to communicate to this person. Maybe for some of you, it's closure, wanting closure, needing closure so that you can move forward. Okay. For those of you where, again, you don't have really any history with this person and these past hurts are nothing to do with this person, maybe you're trying to gain some direction here, and you're thinking and dreaming about this person because you do feel a bond and connection with them, and you're wanting to know, should I continue to work on this? And I feel like, because I'm looking at knowledge here and how she's kind of got her eyes closed and it's all dark around her, like she's just in silence in the space. We have ignorant here, which is basically not having the information, right? Not knowing something. Maybe not, for some of you, not understanding, right? Maybe where this is going, or do they feel the same, or things of that nature. So again, it's kind of leaving you in this state of, what is the plan here? Are we going to be together, or are we not going to be together? So again, back to the compass, it's trying to find some type of direction here. And maybe for some of you, there's a lot of unanswered questions here. You know, does this person want reconciliation too? Do they feel this bond and this connection with me too? Should I continue to put in effort here? So I want to explore this energy a little bit more. And I think we're also going to look at the message with selenite first before I do that. So that is number 49. And we'll look at the relationship message for this card. Okay, so it says liquid, light, fluidity, flexibility, illumination, and clarity, raising your vibration. So the relationship message says, relationships offer us the opportunity to deepen our love and trust and to experience personal transformation. Because wanting to make a relationship work can be the key to releasing your beliefs about how the other person ought to act and how very right you are at all times. Selenite spirit calls you to bring your light and shine it on your truth. Right? Be more flexible so that even when obstacles seem to be blocking you from love, you recognize your ability to become fluid and move around them. The conscious universe wants you to have the relationship you desire. You are called to raise your vibration and put energy into what you do want instead of what you don't want. Look at the other person from another angle. Try to understand their point of view. This movement can shift everything and help them see you differently too. The magic of love is that it can take many forms, all of which can help us heal the old patterns that kept us stuck and unable to move forward into our purpose. Isn't it marvelous? Okay, so yeah, let's look at this Six of Cups energy a little bit and the Two of Wands. Yeah, so it makes me feel like maybe for some of you, you're dreaming about this person because maybe they're not giving you clear answers. They're leaving you literally in the dark and you don't know what the plan is. Which direction is this going in? Okay. Are they going to put in the effort? Because you have all these unanswered questions, right? For some of you. It's kind of like your subconscious, when you're dreaming about this person, is bringing these things up, right? Maybe to help you to make a choice with whether or not you are going to be with this person or are you moving on from them. And some of you, it might be your own choice too, right? Where you're deciding like, okay, do I keep waiting for this person or do, you know, let's see. Let's look at the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups energy here? Okay, that's a lot. Let's see. We've got the Four of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords. Okay. So some of you, there is attachment here, okay? The Four of Pentacles is when we're trying to control something, which is interesting because Gumweed also talks about control and a need for releasing control. So you could be trying to control the outcome with this person. There's attachment here, clinging. The Four of Pentacles is about possession and control, attachment. The Nine of Swords is about overthinking, overanalyzing, anxiety, which is also in the Gumweed energy, anxiety and control. You could be somebody who's really thinking about the past with this person or thinking about this connection so much so. And it could be because of attachment here. Let's see what else. The Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And then we have one more, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, some of you, I feel like you really want to be with this person. Some of you might be obsessing over communication, like when are they going to communicate with me? Because with the Wheel of Fortune is about going through cycles. So maybe some of you do go through ups and downs and cycles with this person. And the Wheel of Fortune is also very unpredictable energy. So the unpredictability of this situation with this person is something that could be giving you anxiety, because the Wheel of Fortune is fate, destiny, karma, divine timing, right? And if you're kind of coming in with the anxiety and need for controlling, wanting to know what's going to happen, wanting to know, is this going to lead to a commitment? And you start kind of overthinking here, right? Worrying about it, stressing about it. What's going to happen? Are we going to be together? Are they going to contact me? Just kind of like getting into your own head here, because there's this some of you, it's anxiety over communication, okay? Like wondering when they're going to contact you, because there's still attachment here. And so because you cannot see, right? You cannot see what is going to happen in the future. Gumweed also talks about a need for us to be in the present moment. Okay? Be in the present moment. And some of you might be obsessing over what's going to happen in the future. So that obsession, right? That underlying anxiety and attachment that's there, when we dream, we are... the subconscious, right? The thoughts, the beliefs, the feelings, the emotions are something that show up in the dream state for us, right? Our dreams are reflective of what is in our subconscious. So you might have a subconscious need for control, for controlling the outcome, for controlling the situation. Anxiety over what's going to happen. Okay. And like I said, with the Six of Cups energy here, you may genuinely really feel so connected to this person, feeling familiar, feels like home. You know, the Six of Cups is kind of like a bond between two people, whether romantic or not, that it's very sweet. You know, it's just like a very special bond between two souls that both people feel comfortable. Your inner child, right? Because the Six of Cups also has to do with the inner child. So this person might be someone who makes your inner child feel happy. It might make their inner child happy, where you guys can be silly and playful with each other. It could be something familiar about this person to your inner child. Okay? Something about them, you know, that makes that it is familiar to your inner child. Okay, let's look at this Two of Wands here. What is this? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess. And the... okay. Some of you may have had a conflict argument with this person that may have ended your relationship with them, okay? The Five of Swords can talk about when we feel hurt or we are a victim to someone's mistreatment, okay? The Five of Swords can be a little bit of an aggressive energy, conflict, drama, negativity, fighting, arguing, betrayal, trust issues. Some of you, if this person has really been the person who has hurt you, the Five of Swords could be resentment. Okay, underlying resentment or anger that you have with this person, that your subconscious could be trying to bring your attention to. Okay, for those of you where this person and you have not don't have that kind of history with each other, it could be your own subconscious again, we're talking about wounds here, and I'm seeing the Ten of Pentacles. This could be past relationships for you, or even unhealthy family dynamics, okay, growing up here. And so if you are someone who comes from a family, a dysfunctional family, we'll just say, where you've been really hurt by, or, hurt by parents, siblings, your upbringing, that there has been some type of abuse, okay, or maybe the way that you were talked to, belittled, bullied in your life. This person, like I said, with the Six of Cups, there might be something about your inner child in connection to this person. So some of you could be dreaming about this person because this person's energy is something that could be bringing up something within yourself that you have to heal. Okay? It could be a past relationship. It could be, like I said, your childhood, family dynamic situation. Some of you may have had a breakup with this person. It could have ended really bad with this Five of Swords energy for some of you. Okay, you could have had a very unstable, toxic relationship with this person. There could have been a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting, a lot of very challenging energy that has come along with this. Some of you might have been in a long-term relationship with this person, married to this person, now divorced. And again, it's kind of leaving you in a place where you're still holding on to either this person's energy or this energy from your past. And if you have been someone who's not had the greatest relationships in the past and feeling that comforting connection with this person, your soul could really be seeking out that comfort. And compared to what you've had in the past, the bond that you feel with this person could be something that is so different and it makes you feel good. However, the not knowing what's going to happen, a fear of losing this person, because this could be something better than what you've experienced in the past, could be enough to put you in a place where you are starting to overthink, you're starting to overanalyze, you're getting anxiety, and there's a fear of loss here. There's attachment and clinging. Okay? So I would say these are things, right, that are coming up, that are trying to bring your attention in the dream state, not only to the bond that you have with this person, but what kind of feelings is this bond that you have with this person bringing up within you? And this is kind of what I told pile 1 as well. What is the energy of your dream? What is happening in it? Is it something that's making you feel comforting? Is it something that's making you feel afraid? What are the feelings that this dream is evoking within you? Is it highlighting some type of pattern or cycle that you're finding yourself in? Okay, this is where you're needing to pay attention to the details of the dream, right? Because our dreams, like I said, are kind of bringing up something that is within our subconscious so that we are able to remember what these things are that have to be looked at in our waking state. Okay, so we've got something here that has to be healed. Now, either this has to do with this person, resentment, anger, victim mentality, this person hurt me this way, this person betrayed me, and this is something that you have to heal. Okay, because for some of you, if this person has really hurt you, the Six of Cups energy is very sweet energy. So are you kind of stuck in a pattern where you're remembering all the positives, all the positive things, and not looking at the resentment or the anger or the hurt or the betrayal that needs to be addressed? Okay, so it's going to be different for all of you, so just kind of take it how it resonates for you. Now, this may also be, like, again, nothing to do with this person, but a need for you to examine what types of things that you're holding onto from your past, either from family cycles or from past relationships. The Five of Swords is also self-sabotaging thoughts. Okay? Victim mentality. Why is the Two of Wands here? The Page of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you, if this is a past person, ex-partner, some of you could be wanting this person to apologize to you. You could be wanting an apology, wanting closure. Some of you might even be wanting to get back together with this person. Okay. This is over here. Some of you might even want that. Okay. The High Priestess is our subconscious. And the High Priestess card is a need for us to look within. A need for stillness, a need for quiet, a need for us to listen to what that inner voice is telling us, either about this person or about something that needs your attention here. Okay? Are you anxious and clinging onto this person for some of you because of something that may have happened that needs your attention from your past, from your childhood, or even something that this person may have done to you? That's what needs your attention here. Okay? For some of you, it's a need for it's a need for releasing control. Okay? To the outcome. It's about being present. Some of you, I feel like there's a need for focusing on self-love. Okay? Which some of you might need after going through, if you've gone through something difficult with this person. Okay, it could be a calling for you to focus on self-love here, to work on grounding yourself, and especially for those of you that you're anxious and you worry and you stress and you end up self-sabotaging a connection. Right? Worrying. This person's gonna hurt me. This person's gonna hurt me. This person's gonna hurt me. They're gonna leave me. They're just gonna use me. Right? All those fears that we have. They're bringing your attention to for some of you, the underlying issue here is that I have in the past been a victim to someone's mistreatment, to someone's betrayal, to some type of pain that has been inflicted on me, family members, past romantic partners, right? This is the subconscious thing that has to be addressed here. And maybe for some of you, you don't see that. There's no awareness of it. Okay. All right. So let's see. What do I want to do here? I'm going to pull some of these. And then we're going to move on to ask, does this person dream of you too? So let's see. Why are you dreaming of them? Pile number 2. The heart chakra. Okay, so it's bringing your attention to the heart chakra. Why are you dreaming of them? Shadow work. See? This is bringing your attention to something that you have to work on within yourself. Okay? Now, the shadow work, our shadow self, right? This has to do with parts of ourself that have been rejected, that have been repressed, or that we may have even developed some unhealthy behaviors or personality traits because of past situations, right? So if you genuinely have been someone who's been a victim to someone's mistreatment, abuse of any kind, involved with relationships, family, friendships, whatever it might be, you've been betrayed. This is kind of like the root cause of anxiety, attachment, the need for control, right? Because you don't want this. Your subconscious is like saying, we've already been hurt like this before. We don't want this to happen again. So this fear inside of you is like, no, I need to know what's going to happen. I want to know what this person's intentions are, which of course you're valid in that, right? And this is where it's important for us to be discerning. with paying attention to a person's words, to their actions, but also making sure that we're not allowing ourselves to confuse where there is a genuine threat to our well-being, our emotional well-being, our physical well-being, our mental well-being with the person, where there are genuine red flags that are there, or is it just our own fears because of what we've gone through in the past, where we end up, the fear gets in the way and we end up self-sabotaging, and it's because we have unhealed trauma, right? Where we automatically assume, oh, this person's going to hurt me. I'm just going to get rid of them. I'm going to get out of the way. Okay? Which can very well happen vice versa with another person, right? And I'm sure for some of you, you've had that experience where you can recognize how bad a person's wounds from their past can affect their decision making, their belief system about love and connections with others. So this is about you bringing your attention here to the shadow work that you must do within the heart chakra, right? What parts of yourself have you maybe say closed off? Okay, because the Four of Pentacles can also be when we're closed off. Or maybe you acknowledge that the other person is kind of like all over the place because they're closed off and they're anxious, and you're just like, okay, well, how does this person's energy reflect something within me? Okay, because oftentimes it does. What is this person mirroring to me? If I can see this person and they're suffering and they're stuck in their own traumas, right? How is that reflecting to me what I have to work on within myself? So your subconscious is trying to work to show you that there's some work here. You know, the Five of Swords, we can feel very defeated. We can feel very defensive as well. And we can sometimes lash out at people and because we don't want to get hurt, right? So has that caused some type of unhealthy pattern of behavior that we have now developed because of the way that we've been treated in the past? This is what Spirit is wanting you to look at here. This is where self-love comes in, and moving away from that victim mentality, working on healing those trust wounds or grief that you might feel, or resentment and anger that you might be experiencing with this person, because it can certainly change who we are as a person if we allow it to. Okay? So let's see. Why are you dreaming of them? The root chakra. So some of you, this could be messing with your sense of security, or there's a need for security here, right? The Four of Pentacles is about security, feeling secure. Maybe you feel insecure, right? Because you don't know what's going to happen. Maybe this person hasn't said to you straight out, I want to be with you in a committed relationship. And that fear of the unknown is kind of sending those, kind of like what would come from the root chakra is fight or flight mode, right? Anxiety, worrying, because the security is being threatened. We don't feel secure. Okay? And the root chakra, I feel for some of you, there's a need for working on your root chakra. Okay? Fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. Work on grounding yourself. Okay? Spending time outdoors, sitting down outside, putting your feet in the ground, in the dirt, in the ocean, in a lake, in a river, whatever you've got. Okay? Put your feet on the ground, bare feet on the ground. Meditating can also be something that helps you to ground your energy here as well. If you've got a lot of feelings and emotions that are repressed, this is where you're going to take some time to explore those emotions. Now, for some of you, bringing up these feelings and emotions can be very painful. Okay? If you feel like you can't do it by yourself, ask for help. Go to a therapist. Talk to a counselor. Talk to your doctor. Talk to a friend that you feel like you can open up to and trust. Okay? Work with someone to help you to work through those feelings, through your insecurities, through the anxiety, through the, for trauma for some of you. Why are you dreaming of them? Your intuition being blocked here. And I will say, when we have one of our, one chakra, and especially with the root chakra, that is out of alignment and blocked, or, kind of we got something going on with it, it throws everything else off. Okay? And the Nine of Swords energy with anxiety and thinking and thinking and thinking can certainly be something that does throw off your intuition. The intuition is quiet, and you're only going to feel it and hear it when you are at peace, when you are calm. And if root chakra's going off, Nine of Swords is going off, the Five of Swords is going off, I can guarantee the intuition is not going to be heard, is not going to be felt. You have to ground yourself and spend some time in calm, in quiet. Maybe that means taking a relaxing bath, a salt bath to clear your energy. Maybe that means going to a sound bowl class. Maybe that means going and spending time out in nature, going for a walk, spending some time in solitude. But the time that you spend is something that is quality time where you are focused on self-love and self-care for you. Okay? And then we have your inner child. Okay, so some of you, it could literally be that your inner child is telling you, I don't feel safe, I don't feel secure, I want security. How are you going to make that inner child feel secure? By working on nurturing yourself. Okay, mothering, reparenting for some of you. Self-love here, to let that inner child know that they are safe, they are loved, they are worthy, right? The root chakra has to do with our basic needs being met, right? Kind of like if you remember from school, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, the one that's on the bottom, right? Root chakra stuff. Food, shelter, water, our clothing, right? Love. If any of that, especially if those of you that have abandonment wounds, right? The alarm bells are going off there. I don't want to have happen what happened in the past. I want to feel secure here. And I have this beautiful bond with this person. I don't want to lose them. Okay? So you have to work on being more secure within yourself so that you don't have all this anxiety of worrying and worrying and worrying. Some of you might have a very anxious attachment style. Okay. All right. So we have transformation at the bottom with euphoria and insight. And raise your vibration. Okay. Which is why you're dreaming about this person. Yes, it's lovey-dovey, it's sweet, it's romantic, but there's a deeper meaning that's there. Okay. That your intuition is trying to get your attention with. And if the only time your intuition can get your attention, because during your waking time, you're anxious and worrying and stressing, when can you hear the intuition when you're like that, right? The only time that you're going to be calm is when you're asleep. And that's when your intuition and your subconscious can bring those messages to you for you to hopefully retain as soon as you wake up in the morning, right? The dream is there, right? So I would encourage you to get a dream journal, right? Even if you just remember little bits and pieces, because I can assure you that with this type of energy that's coming through, your subconscious is going to try to bring it up to you over and over and over again for you to address here. Okay? It's helping to bring it to light, right? Helping to bring it to light for you, to help you to transform, to help you to raise your vibration. Okay? So now I'm going to clear a little bit of this away, and now we're going to ask Spirit here. Does the other person dream of you too? Okay. So do they dream of you too, pile 2? Do they dream of you too? We have the Lovers and the Three of Swords. So somebody, this is a breakup. Do they dream of you too? The Queen of Swords. The World. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I want to clarify the Lovers a little bit, but it kind of looks like if this is a person that you've had a breakup with, that you've separated with, it kind of looks like this person is very detached. That they've already, for some of you, this person's already moved on. Okay? So they may not, I don't want to say that they never dream about you, because when we share a part of our life with somebody, those memories are there. They're never going to go away, because they're part of an experience that we've had, and they are just going to kind of sit within the subconscious, and they might come up, like every now and then. So we have the Three of Swords energy here, which is about separation, breakup, something that's come to an end. We also have the World energy here, which is also the completion of a cycle and ending. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles here, which is about a new beginning. So for some of you, I do genuinely feel like this person has already moved on. They've already kind of detached themselves emotionally from you, kind of blocked things out. Yeah, it makes me feel like they've kind of disconnected themselves from like their feelings, their emotions. They're more logical type of thinking, like, okay, it's done, that's it, and just kind of putting it out of their mind. So I do want to look at this a little bit more. Let's look at the Lovers here. Queen of Wands. Temperance, and the Tower. Okay, so what is this World energy here? The Hangman. Yeah, I feel like this person, like Spirit's saying here, this person has already kind of had this change or a shift of perspective. Seven of Swords. Yeah, like this person's kind of like, I would say like avoidant. It's not to say that this person didn't feel a connection with you, because I can see the Lover's energy here and the Queen of Wands. This person may have been like there is, okay, because some of you, this is going on right now. Attraction here, mutual attraction. For those of you where you do have something going on with this person, like currently, like right now, you're dating them, you're getting to know them, stuff like that, I do feel like this person feels that there is mutual attraction between the two of you. It's also something that has caught them off guard. Okay? I also feel like it gives them anxiety, and they may also be a little bit of afraid of it, because I do feel like this person is more protective of their heart space. Okay? Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Ten of Cups. Interesting. Because I do feel like this person feels that connection there. It is something that makes them happy, but it's almost like they're running away from it. Okay? Why is the Three of Swords here? The Seven of Cups, and the Two of Wands in reverse. Okay, so like I said, I'm not going to say that this person, never dreams about you, because those memories are there. Okay, they're going to come up eventually. I feel like what this person, because the Seven of Cups can talk about daydreaming, fantasizing, Okay, so this person might do more, I feel like, in their waking state than they do in the dream state. Okay, and in that waking state of thinking of you, fantasizing about you, there's attraction here. There's feeling that it's mutual. It was super unexpected, meaning that it could have been something that was very exciting. It caught them off guard, being very attracted to you. Like unexpectedly, just like out of nowhere, feeling like this intense attraction to you and maybe not knowing why, right? It was just something that kind of caught them off guard. But I also feel like this person in their waking state, they do a lot of overthinking. This person is someone who kind of lives in their head and in their mind and not so much in their heart space. Okay? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Seven of Pentacles. So I would say you probably dream about this person more than they do about you. I feel like they think about you more so in their waking state. They could more or less fantasize, daydream, have thoughts of you kind of come up that way. And for some of you, it's about the ending of your connection, the separation, the breakup. For some of you, if you are broken up with this person, I feel like they kind of think about going back, okay? But I don't feel like they've made that solid decision to do so. It kind of feels like this person is more or less taking some time to reassess whether or not that is the right decision, whether or not they want to fight for it or not, to fight for your connection. What is the Seven of Cups energy here? Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, for some of you, this person might be thinking about, like, if you guys have had some type of disagreement, fight, argument, or even if this person is self-sabotaged, they could be thinking about that. Like, they could be replaying the conversation that they've had with you in their mind. Okay. Like wanting to make things right. Okay, for some of you, wanting to make things right. Because they could have said or done some things that may have been out of character for themselves, or they felt like they didn't do the connection justice, or, whatever the case may be. Or for some of you, like I said, I kind of feel like this person is less dreamy about you, more waking mind, daydreaming, fantasizing, going over conversations in their head, more like that. Where if you're watching this reading, then it's probably because you are dreaming about this person a lot. Like I said, I just kind of feel like this person is more like thinking about you when they're like consciously aware that they're thinking and replaying things in their mind and, trying to make decisions here about whether or not to move things forward with you, or for some of you to actually be with you. And it kind of feels like this person is, I don't want to necessarily say they're on the fence, but it kind of feels like there's this indecision here surrounding whether or not to be with you or to reconcile with you here. Okay, but they certainly do think about you and them. We've got the Two of Cups at the bottom with the Hermit. Okay, maybe thinking, I'm seeing Page of Swords here, about what they want to say, what they want to communicate with you, if they should. Some of you, this person might be withdrawn from you right now. There's certainly a connection here that they feel with you. Okay, and so I think, like I said, I think it's more like thinking about that when they're spending time alone. Not so much dreamy, but more waking state from this person. Okay, so what I want to do, I'm going to get some to close out your reading here. We're going to get some guidance from Spirit here for you. Some of you feels like this person feels that there's a very strong attraction to you. There's chemistry that's there. So maybe there's a need for just kind of letting things play out. For you, being the energy that we saw was more about the feeling, that need for control. I would say kind of work on changing that energy a little bit, because that type of energy has its own, every energy has a vibration, right? And the vibration that the fear and clinging and um, attachment has is not in alignment with the love that you might desire. So you want to do something to work on changing that energy, kind of like we saw, raise your vibration, right? Because you don't want to attract love from that space. It's going to bring you more of that kind of energy of anxiety and, you know, that kind of vibration. This is spirit trying to help you to raise the vibration, so that you are able to attract the love that you really do desire. Okay? So let's see what Spirit's advice is to you here, pile number 2. What is your advice, pile 2? We have New World here. And it says, a new connection will invite you into a new world where things may feel a bit forlorn. Know that this will expand your way of looking at life and offer a new world to explore. You may meet a partner who has a very different experience than you, or you may be embarking on having children. A new world is at your doorstep, and it is time to dip your toe in the water and explore. Okay, so for some of you, this might be that person, right, who is helping you to really shift here. And for some of you, this could be somebody completely new that Spirit is kind of talking about here. So it's going to be different for all of you. Okay. At the bottom, I'm also seeing awakening here. It says you are learning to embrace peace, clarity, and keep your eyes wide open to opportunities. This is a huge milestone for your soul's learning. You are now moving away from situations or people that are not in alignment with your energies and embracing the flow of universal abundance. This is a second awakening and a grand achievement. Be proud of yourself. And I'm also seeing deep wounds here. A broken heart has not mended. Someone may be trying to rush the healing process and move forward preemptively. This person may not be able to open their heart and be vulnerable due to unresolved emotional ties to another relationship. Healing is required. Now, that may be you, okay? Or that may be the person that you're dealing with. Okay, so take some time to just kind of think on that. All right, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonate with card number 9, Hops, and the Strawberry Obsidian, this is going to be a reading today. So we're finding out, why are you dreaming of them? What is the reason? And then we're also going to be looking at, do they dream of you too? Okay. So your first card is Hops. We also have potential here with confined or infinite. We have number 27, Jade. We also have card number 4 with the Spirit of Place. And let's take a look at your tarot. We have the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Judgment. We have the Emperor, and then we have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Okay, so why are you dreaming of them? I notice, I mean, you do have potential here. So some of you could be dreaming of them because you do really see the potential in this connection. I notice we have both the Ace of Cups here and also the Knight of Cups. Some of you, I feel like you're dreaming about this person because for some of you, you love this person, you're in love with this person, or you're falling in love with this person. Some of you may be seeking reconciliation with this person, okay? Because I am seeing judgment here. And judgment is about release. It can also be about renewal. So some of you with the Six of Swords, this can also be a card about moving on. This is about, can also be about decisions, making a decision. The Emperor is also about strategy, planning. It's also about structure and foundation. So some of you could be thinking maybe about like what the other person's decision is going to be, what action they're going to take. Is this a connection that is meant to be for you? Like I said, you could very much feel very emotionally connected to this person, feel like you're in love, falling in love. But you could be, for some of you, waiting on them to make a decision about whether or not this is a connection that's just going to pass through, meaning it's not going to last, or is it going to be something that you and this person are going to be able to build something solid with one another, because the Emperor is about stability and structure and foundation. So yeah, I feel like with the Judgment card here, some of you could be thinking about whether or not this is something that you should release, let go of, move on from, or whether or not you and this person are going to be able to, you know, make this work. Like I said, some of you, this is about reconciliation. Your little hops card here, card number 9, has to do with, I think it was, what was it saying here? Let me take a look at it. Number 9. And this is from the Dirt Gems Oracle. Okay. So it says, Hops is our childhood friend who takes our hand and says, let's take the rowboat out. Hops is the neighbor who says, sit in this rocking chair with me and listen to the wind. Hops is a collector of time and space, of quiet and laughter. Hops has large, limby, supple arms that stretch and wrap lovingly around you until you are warm and sleepy. Hops can create a light, playful rising of your head into the clouds when you need to untether from your sense of control. They release our tight grasp and let what comes bob and float like a balloon. When the medicine that we most need is to lie on our backs in a field and find shapes in the clouds, Hops is our ally. Hops loosen the gears of our reality, oils them, and then tightens them back to just the right tension, allowing flexibility and bounce. This bitter, sweet, citrusy plant ally has been a long, long friend of the human world. It is an integral part of our ability to connect, relax, and sleep deeply. We have known this plant as a soother and a warm breeze for more time than numbers can express. Hops is a weaver of moonbeams and visions, a vine that can grow long and high, whose golden resin floats in the air of the night and causes sweet and languid dreams. Hops is a shadow plant, but one that makes the darkness sparkle. If you are finding yourself anxious, beholden to the details, tied up, clenching, in need of control, invite Hops in. Which is more or less, I feel like this is saying there's a need for relaxing here. Or maybe for some of you, that person is someone. But no, I feel like it's more or less the need. Maybe some of you are feeling anxious, trying to think about what's going to happen with the details between you and this person. It says tied up, clenching, and a need of control. And this is a need for, it says lie down and watch the stars come out together. So maybe for some of you, it's like this whole uncertainty of what's going to happen between you and this person. Okay, so this makes me want to look at this energy a little bit more. I think I want to clarify your Six of Swords and your Judgment card here. You know, some of you, this person could be someone, especially with the Emperor here. Some of you, this could be a spouse. Okay, some of you might be like in separation from this person. or even going through divorce. You might be questioning if there's going to be a renewal here for you and your partner. Some of you, this could be an ex-partner, okay, an ex-partner that you've had a relationship with prior to, a long-term relationship. You may still love this person. And some of you might be, again, questioning whether or not there's going to be a renewal here. Okay, let's see. You know, I also feel because we have Spirit of Place here, and this is also talking about hops bringing in that comfort and relaxation. For some of you, dreaming about this person might be a source of comfort for you. Okay. Why is the Six of Swords here? The Ten of Cups. Some of you might even have family with this person. The Five of Cups. Okay, so there's grief here. The Five of Cups can talk about feelings of hopelessness, depression. Some of you might be dealing with depression, sadness, grief, loss, disappointment, discouragement. There might be guilt here, regret, remorse. Yeah, I feel for some of you, you might have family with this person. Okay, some of you might, like I said, be going through separation. I'm seeing the Empress at the bottom. Some of you can be the mother to this person's children for some of you. You could have a family with them. Okay. Maybe some of you, this is a family member, okay? Some of you with the Emperor here, you could be dreaming about a father or father figure, a family member here. Six of Swords, Spirit. The Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like with the Six of Wands energy being here, this is about recognition, appreciation, validation. Maybe some of you are wanting this person to acknowledge you and to, you know, pay attention to you, give you the attention that you're deserving of. Why is the Emperor here? Five of Swords. Yeah, some of you might feel a little bit defeated with this situation that is taking place with this person. Some of you might have had some type of disagreement or argument with this person. There can be some type of conflict here. Some of you might even have resentment or anger, underlying resentment or anger towards a person. And that can certainly be a reason why you're dreaming about them, is because there's that underlying resentment that's there that you're needing to work towards releasing here. For some of you, it might be a conversation that you've had with them that was very painful or hurtful. Why is Judgment here? We have the Fool. Yeah, some of you, I feel like you're seeking a new beginning here with this person. Two of Pentacles in reverse. For some of you, this person might be somebody who's kind of keeping you in like a very off and on, hot and cold type of energy here, which can certainly be a cause for feeling frustrated with this person. Some of you might be off and on contact with them. Like I feel for some of you, you want answers. You want more communication from this person. Straight answers. Okay. So if you're, you know, feeling like this, then it's kind of like all of these thoughts that we have and feelings and emotions, they're on your mind, right? They're on your mind, these concerns here. So I feel like it's natural, to be dreaming about it, because it's something that's you're thinking about, um but yeah, I feel like this is kind of like wanting answers here. um what is this Ace of Cups over here? The Four of Wands. Yep, some of you are seeking reconciliation here is what's coming through. Okay, I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles at the bottom with the Eight of Wands. Some of you, there could be not feeling quite secure yet. Maybe say with this person, there could be insecurities. There might be abandonment here for some of you. Or even feeling like in a place of despair. This person might be somebody who kind of shuts you out or kind of leaves you without answers. And I feel like I said, you genuinely do have feelings here for this person. Some of you are in love, falling in love. I feel like it's wanting that sense of security here, wanting to feel secure in this relationship or this connection, wanting commitment here. And for those of you where, this is someone that you've never had a relationship with yet before, I still feel the baseline of this energy is that you like them, you have feelings for them. You're wanting them to acknowledge you. You're wanting them to reciprocate here. You're wanting answers. You're wanting, to kind of know the direction of what's happening here. Like I said, that Hops energy is talking about feeling anxious and a need for control. And Hops is trying to help to bring that calm energy here. I want to see what your Jade is about here. We're going to look at the relationship message with Jade. What is that? 27. Okay. It says, treasures within, a consciousness of abundance, recognizing that you are more than enough. So the relationship message says, love can draw to you people who will see in you what you do not see in yourself and bring out the best in you. You do not have to be perfect. You can make mistakes. But what you cannot do is wall yourself off when love is crying out for you to connect and expand, for that will keep you from discovering your purpose. Let others help you find your hidden treasures. Listen to those who encourage you, and if someone tries to tell you that you haven't got what it takes, assume otherwise. Then seek out the company of those who see the best within you, for they are friends to treasure. Okay. Love can draw to you people who will see in you what you do not see in yourself and bring out the best in you. You do not have to be perfect. You can make mistakes, but what you cannot do is wall yourself off when love is crying out for you to connect and expand. So, of course, all of you are going to be, in very different situations with this person and whatever this is that's going on for you. I will say, if this is a person who you have lost and this person has abandoned and it has left you in that state where, as much as you love them, I feel like you genuinely have to ask yourself, does it serve your highest good to keep yourself in that state of holding on, right, to that person? And for those of you where you have experienced, say, grief or pain or abandonment or rejection in the past, and you might feel like you want answers right now, about whether or not this is going to work or not here. I feel like it's important for you to be patient and to also be discerning and paying attention to, of course, the way that the person's actions are. But I feel like the underlying reason here of why Spirit is saying you're dreaming about them is because for some of you, there is grief. There is wanting recognition. There is wanting attention. There is wanting answers here, all of which you are worthy of. Okay? You are worthy of these things. Let's pull... Why are you dreaming of them? Pile 3. We have confidence here. Why are you dreaming of them? We have meditation. Why are you dreaming of them? Okay. We have attachment here. You're dreaming of them because you have an attachment. We have awakening creativity, which is your sacral chakra energy. So it can certainly be passion and attraction that you feel. And then we also have a period of prosperity here. I want to look at this attachment a little bit here. What is this attachment here? The Sun in reverse. The 9 of Pentacles. And the Knight of Swords. Okay, I'm seeing the Lovers at the bottom here. I feel like this person is someone who is a source, or maybe has been in the past, has been a source of happiness for you. And some of you, I feel like you could have been single for a while. Maybe some of you are newly single, but I'm seeing single energy here. And I feel that some of you are... Those of you that are, we'll start with this first. Some of you that are committed to this person, you've been in a long-term relationship with them, or you've been married to them, or you are married to them. I feel like there might be some fear surrounding being single, okay, being alone, that you might have. Those of you that are single or may have, really looking for a commitment, a relationship, there's almost this sense of urgency here. Rushing. Okay? Rushing. Trying to rush into a relationship, rush into a commitment here. There might be a little bit of an impulsive energy within you, pile 3. Some of you, this could have been a connection that was over and done very quickly. Okay? And that in that time, you could have also developed some very strong feelings for this person. Okay? And it may be hard for you to let go of those feelings. I am feeling, for some of you, there is a need for you. Our dreams are, excuse me, our dreams are kind of like indicators of what is going on within our subconscious. Okay? And in our subconscious, we can have a lot of stuff that's there that is very deceptive. Sometimes it could be fears and insecurities and, worries and things like that we have there that can manifest in our dream state. And most of the time it's because our dreams are trying to bring us awareness of something that is within our subconscious. Okay? So some of you, it may be fearing being alone. I genuinely feel like you are someone who has a lot of love to give, you know, and there can certainly be this feeling of wanting connection, wanting commitment, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. You may really see the potential between you and this person. I am feeling like what your subconscious is trying to bring your attention to is more or less about you being more confident in yourself. Okay. Let's see here. What is this period of prosperity? The Queen of Swords and the Empress. Yeah, some of you, I genuinely feel like you do love this person or have developed some very strong feelings towards them. You know, for some of you, this may in fact be a situation, you know, a person from your past. And your subconscious could be trying to help you to detach emotionally from this person, so that you are able to open yourself up to new love. Okay? To be confident in letting go, in releasing. That is the message that I'm seeing for some of you, especially if this is a person who's chosen to abandon, who's chosen to walk away, and not wanting to reconcile with you. Your subconscious could be trying to bring your attention to the feelings and the thoughts that you do have there, and the attachment that's here, and a need for detachment, and a need for opening yourself up to seeing something clearly. For some of you, your subconscious is trying to bring your attention to your worthiness, your self-worth here, and to use discernment with this person, to see the person and the situation for what it really is, right? Because like I said, most of the time our subconscious is trying to bring something to light in the dream state for us to be able to see, because this is when we're calm, this is when we're relaxed, right? When the universe is able to communicate with us, when your higher self is able to communicate with you. And much like I told pile 1 and pile 2, pay attention to what the energy is in your dream. What kind of energy is it? What are the feelings that dream is evoking within you? Is it highlighting some type of pattern or cycle that you are stuck in? Okay. For some of you, there could be grief here. There could be despair. There could be emptiness. There could be void. There could be resentment, anger, attachment. So what is it for you with this person? Okay. What kind of feelings is it bringing up within you? Because most of the time, like I said, these dreams are telling us, they're trying to bring to light and to our conscious awareness something that is happening within the subconscious. Okay. So I feel that for some of you, if this person is someone that you do know may not be the best connection for you, and you can honestly say, okay, yes, I know this isn't, I deserve better than this. This may be your subconscious's way of trying to help you to really kind of sit and meditate and see something clearly, because we have the Queen of Swords here, which is all about truth and discernment. And that coming out with the Empress here. The Empress is about love and about beauty and self-worth, being high value. Maybe for some of you, there's a need for you to work on your self-esteem, your confidence in yourself, especially if you feel, you know, that there's a lot of unresolved grief, sadness, pain. You know, you're feeling like your needs are not being met here with this person. Your subconscious could be trying to help you to detach or to move on from this person for some of you. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to clear a little bit of this away. So we have some room to ask, does the other person, okay, that you have on your mind, do they dream about you too? Okay, so let's see. Do they dream about you too, pile 3. Do they dream about you too? We have the 9 of Wands. Nine of Swords. 3 of Wands. Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Star. Okay, I'm not so much seeing dream energy here. We do have the 9 of Swords, so I'm going to clarify this a little bit. This would be the closest, maybe the Star too. So I'm going to clarify these a little bit more. But I can say that with the 3 of Wands energy here, this person does think about you and they do miss you. Okay, but I'm also noticing a very wounded, a little bit of an unstable energy also coming from this person. But the 3 of Wands energy is about anticipation, waiting, longing, distance, missing. You know, we do have the Star energy here, which is about healing, being optimistic, having faith, trusting, believing. Let's see here. There's also very wounded energy here with that 9 of Wands. Maybe you and this person have gone through a lot for some of you. For some of you, it's like this person has gone through a lot in general and their energy might come across as guarded. Okay. Why is the 9 of Swords here? The Knight of Swords. The 10 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Okay. Why is this Star here? This person has feelings here, which you might already know that, but this person loves you, okay? I'm seeing the Hermit at the bottom, which is a very withdrawn energy, so some of you, this person might be withdrawn, or this person might really spend a lot of time thinking about you when they're alone, okay? When they're spending time alone. Some of you, this person is in love with you, falling in love with you, desires to come forward here with some type of an offer for you. Maybe that is just simply telling you, I love you. This is kind of similar to the energy that kind of came through in pile 2. However, these are different energies that here. But if you felt called to both, then you might want to watch them. But this is a different energy. This feels like this person is someone who might be afraid of falling in love, or even telling you that they love you or that they're falling for you. Okay? And I feel like this person thinks about you guys being together in a committed relationship. And maybe for some of you, that's reconciling your relationship with each other. They imagine and think about you guys being able to make things work with each other and to have a secure, stable, for some of you, long-term relationship. Something that's very calm, something that's very peaceful. So I feel like this is what they envision for the two of you. When they think about it. Okay. And what I was saying when I was referring to pile 2 is this kind of more or less feels like this is something that more or less this person thinks about in their waking state. Not so much the dream state, but like when they're awake and kind of contemplating your connection with them. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like when they're sitting by themselves, or, you know, maybe it could even be like maybe before they go to sleep at night, you know, when they're just kind of quiet and reflecting, quiet reflection, thinking about you in this way, okay? Let's see. Why is this 3 of Wands here? Six of Wands. Yes. The Hierophant. So there is recognition here, okay? There is appreciation. And maybe that is something they don't tell you, you know? But I feel like when they think about you, like they see you. They know what you are to them and what you have. But I also feel like they're afraid of it. Why is this 4 of Pentacles in reverse? Page of Cups. Okay. So Page of Cups is very daydreamy energy. Okay. Very dreamy, fantasy. So again, it might, I mean, it could be with the Page of Cups, it could be very dreamy dreams energy, but the Page of Cups is kind of like this energy of like when we're in the clouds, you know, we're kind of spacey and just kind of daydreamy, in la la land, infatuation for some of you, you know, just kind of lost in thought of you that way. Why is the 4 of Pentacles? So basically, yes, okay, and this is what they're thinking about here during this, or dreaming about. Why is the 4 of Pentacles in reverse? 3 of Swords. Maybe this is separation, pain. We've got the 5 of Wands. It could be thinking about resolving conflict with you, resolving your differences, making amends. You know, again, just kind of imagining this whole you guys being together in harmony, in balance. And maybe achieving that in this connection has been something that's been very challenging. Now, it either is because of the dynamic between the 2 of you, where there's resistance there and it's making it hard, or it could be because of, you know, your past, their past, and then kind of bringing that energy in together that has created problems, issues, resistance on one person's side or both people's side with it here, okay? But I do feel like there is a mutual connection between you and this person, okay? All right, and then I'm seeing the Hangman at the bottom with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So the Hangman is about being indecisive. It's kind of like when nothing's happening, nothing's progressing, something's kind of like stuck in limbo. This person might kind of go through these cycles here, ups and downs, where they, you know, one time they go one way, the next time they go the other way. The Wheel of Fortune is also very unpredictable type of energy. They may feel, you know, that maybe something's off with the timing between the 2 of you, kind of having this feeling that you guys are meant to be, but then also questioning the timing. Okay, maybe a situation here. Again, the decision here could be a thing. Making the decision could be kind of like on hold. Will there be reconciliation for some of you? Will we be together? It kind of feels like things are up in the air. Okay? So what I want to do to close out your reading, Pile 3, is to ask Spirit here for any guidance, advice, anything else the Spirit wants to say about this. And we're going to use an oracle. So Pile 3... any additional messages, guidance, advice that you need to hear about this? We've got Imposter. And it says someone is hiding their true self in this situation. Now, keep in mind, it could be you, it could be them. Fear of getting hurt or not knowing themselves well enough has someone pretending to be something else. This defense mechanism is an attempt to control how deep a connection can go. There is a limitation and lack here. Someone has to find the courage to be vulnerable and authentic. Okay, now that may be, like I said, you, them, or both of you even here. We have abundance. Allow yourself to build the strong foundation of abundance that you desire. Material abundance is a factor in your romantic life at this time. Now, this may be the other person having some financial issues, you having financial issues. It says one or both parties understands that a healthy financial foundation will allow you to have greater freedom in your partnership. It is wise to approach financial discussions from a place of transparency and honesty. Okay, so maybe another person even too in this situation could be focused on career right now, or money, or trying to get their finances in order, trying to feel more secure and stable. Let's get one more. We've got transmutation. It says you have been bitten by a snake and are learning to transmute poison. This is a powerful medicine and takes time and patience to understand. Once you have learned to withstand the poisonous bites of others, you learn to avoid danger and overcome painful circumstances. You are moving to a place of unawareness to healthy boundaries and protection from harm. Okay? So some of you, this could be Spirit showing you here where this may have been, this connection may have been a lesson for you that you're learning through this experience of maybe something for some of you that may have been a little bit toxic. Now, keep in mind that this might be your own poison, right? Bring it in, because both people can have certain unhealthy patterns of behaviors or toxic habits that they bring into the relationship. So keep an open mind with which, if it's coming from both sides, or if it's one side, or if it's just the dynamic together that you're bringing into the situation. Okay? And work on, if it is you, right? And you can honestly say, okay, yes, there's some things I got to work on. Do that. Okay? All right. So I'm going to leave this here for you. Pile 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.